My name is Margaret. I am 82 years old. I am an old woman now. My hair is entirely gray, and my face is full of wrinkles. My body moves slowly, but I still remember my younger days clearly. Those days were difficult, but they taught me many lessons. I worked hard all my life. Now I have a lot of money. I own a massive company, but I am not happy. I live alone in a big house. My family smiles at me, but their eyes are cold. They do not love me. They only wait for my death. Every day I sit in my chair by the window. I watch my son and daughter standing in the garden. They look at my expensive cars and talk about my will. They want all of my money. They think I do not hear them, but I hear every word. Yesterday, my son said, "Mother is very old. She is weak. She will pass away soon. Then we will finally be rich." His words broke my heart. It hurts deeply when a son says this. I wanted to cry, but I stayed quiet. I thought there was only one person who was kind to me. Her name is Sophie. She is my granddaughter. She visits me every Friday and Sunday. She never asks for money, and she doesn't care about my cars. She simply sits beside my bed and reads books to me. However, my daughter hates Sophie. She often comes to my room with an angry face. She wants Sophie gone. She says, "Mother, please be careful. Do not trust Sophie. She is just pretending to be nice because she wants your money." I did not answer. I just stared at the wall. I wondered, is Sophie actually good, or is she like the others? I had to know the truth. I wanted real love, not fake smiles. So I made a risky plan. I called a family meeting. Everyone came, my son, my daughter, and Sophie. They looked excited. They thought I was dying and was about to give them my money. I stood up slowly and looked at their faces. I put my hand on the table and prepared to tell a big lie. "I have terrible news," I said. "The company is in trouble. I made a huge mistake and lost all my money." The room turned silent. My son and daughter stopped smiling. Their faces turned pale with shock. They did not want to believe me. I continued, "I sold this house yesterday to pay my debts. I must leave tomorrow. I am poor now. I only have my clothes and one small old bag." My son jumped up immediately. His face turned red with rage. He did not hug me or comfort me. He only shouted, "This is impossible, your mother. You are a fool. How did you lose everything? Now we have nothing. I hate you." He walked out and slammed the door. I turned to my daughter. She looked away and refused to meet my eyes. "Can I live with you?" I asked. "I have nowhere to go. I am old and weak. Please help me." She stared at her shoes. She did not want me, but she knew other people were watching. She had to say yes. "Fine, mother," she said coldly. "You can come, but my house is small. You cannot stay long." I packed my small suitcase with just a few clothes and went to her house. Staying there was part of my test. I stayed with my daughter for only 3 days. They were terrible days. My daughter did not talk to me. She never cooked for me. She never gave me my medicine. She slammed doors constantly. I felt like a heavy burden. On the 3rd day, my daughter came to me in the living room. She looked tired and angry. "You cannot stay here anymore, mother," she said. "This house is too small. We have no room. You eat our food and cost us money." I felt a sharp pain in my chest. I looked into her eyes, but there was no love but anger. "Where will I go?" I asked. "I have no home. I am your mother. Do not throw me out." She did not care. She pointed at the door. "I called a nursing home today. They have a cheap bed for you. You must go now." I stood up slowly. My heart felt heavy. I picked up my old bag, my hands shaking, and walked toward the door. Suddenly, the door opened. Sophie walked in. She had heard everything. She looked at me, and then she looked at her mother with fury. "No, mother," Sophie shouted. "You cannot do this. She is our grandmother. She cannot go to a nursing home. That is cruel." My daughter shouted back, "We have no space. She has no money. She is useless to us." Sophie walked over to me. She held my arm tightly and looked straight at her mother. "She can have my room," Sophie said firmly. "I will sleep on the floor. I will work more hours to buy her food. She is coming with me." The room became silent. My daughter stared at Sophie in shock. I looked at Sophie, and tears filled my eyes. She loved me. She truly loved me, not my money. I smiled. I put my old suitcase on the table. Everyone looked at it. It looked dirty and worthless. "Sophie," I said, "open this bag. I have something for you." Sophie opened the bag. Her eyes grew wide. My daughter gasped. The bag was not full of clothes. It was full of money, stacks of cash, gold watches, and important documents. It was worth millions of dollars. My daughter ran closer, reaching for the money. "Oh, Mother, you are rich. It was all a joke. You can stay here. We love you so much." I closed the bag quickly and pulled it away from her. I looked at my daughter, my eyes cold and sharp. I was not the weak old woman anymore. "No," I said, "you do not love me. You love this bag. You failed the test. I did not lose my money. I still have everything, but I was searching for a heart, a real heart." I turned to Sophie and placed the suitcase in her arms. "Sophie, this is for you. You are the new boss of my company. You have a good heart. You passed the test." I left that small house with Sophie, and we went back to my big mansion. My daughter stood in the street and cried. She had lost everything because of her greed. Sophie is the boss now. She is smart, kind, and works hard. I live in my house with her. I am very old, but now I am truly happy. In the end, I found real love. True love cannot be bought with money. Kindness and a good heart are always more valuable than wealth.